2 throttles is key, all right? You want to go fast? Twist both wrists, all right? My name's Dustin. I've been riding Supermoto for about 10 years. Got started, my brother and dad were road racers, and then brother transitioned into Supermoto, got me into it, and then just kind of went on from there.
What's the best piece of advice you got in racing or riding Supermoto?
The night before a race, Sean Butterman told me I should probably stop drinking.
Okay, so Dustin, I noticed you have kind of a unique body position. So why don't you tell me a little bit about your body position when you ride Supermoto?
For me, I grew up riding a lot of motocross, so I have like kind of an aggressive style, but then my brother and my father both raced road racing for a long time, so they were kind of my coaches through my whole career, and they were really influential in developing how I ride a Supermoto bike. And if I could describe it, it would be obviously foot out, but from the waist up, it's really road race influence and keeping the bike on the meat of the tire. And just a lot of body push, really.
All right, cool. What are the biggest mistakes that you see new riders doing in their body position?
Are you recording? I would say a lot of them, the 2 biggest mistakes are they'll want to turn in really early, or they'll be fixated on either, if they're knee down, they'll fixate on dragging their knee, and if they're foot out, they're fixated on backing it in.
What's your favorite part about riding Supermoto?
It would have to be backing it in insanely hard and then not letting it cook up and sliding all the way out as well.
So I understand this is the best motorcycle you've ever ridden.
Hell yeah!
Because DRZ.
Because Durs is the best Durs. Durs bike.
What makes Supermoto great to you?
To me, Supermoto is great just because it's a perfect combination of motocross, road racing, flat track, anything on 2 wheels. You put it in the Supermoto on the right track, and it's more of just a 2-wheel, like all skill sport.
What is your favorite type of Supermoto venue?
For me, I'd have to definitely say that my favorite type of venue is something in the streets that's man-made. Perfect example is Sturgis. It's in the downtown streets of Sturgis. There's no grip. The dirt section's man-made with tractors, and there's no grip anywhere, and you're just completely sideways the whole time. For me, that's a perfect track.
Is it like the thrill of that, having like less control, that makes that more exciting?
It's just all about having the less control, the better for me. But there's also tracks like Miller Motorsports in Utah that's unreal. That's like a car track version, but to me, Supermoto, when I think of Supermoto, I think of tracks like Sturgis, the races at Morongo, the Queen Mary, all those old school man-made tracks in parking lots and streets and hotel parking lots and all that kind of stuff.
What do you like most about the Pro Supermoto Racing Scene?
I definitely love the family-oriented vibe. I've done a lot of types of racing, and a lot of other types of racing are super standoffish and super competitive. And Supermoto is super competitive, but everyone understands that racing is racing, and everyone's friends off the track. And my team for the last 3 years, is RSR Supermoto team, has become more like a family than a team or teammates. Like, it's pretty crazy. Like, it's second to none. I've never experienced anything like that in any other form of racing. The family-oriented vibe, that everyone's willing to help everyone, and it's just too much fun. Can't pass it up.
Why do you recommend Socal Supermoto?
I think it gives you a really good foundation starting off, so you don't develop any bad habits and you don't do anything the wrong way. Just gives you a good foundation to be safe and build off a great foundation rather than developing bad habits and having to come back and correct those bad habits.
How do you approach the dirt sections and the asphalt sections differently?
Personally, I don't approach them any differently. I kind of ride accordingly to the grip I have, because even when you're on parking lot tracks, like, there's sections that have more grip than others, so you have to ride to the ability of the track before you can ride to the ability of yourself, because a lot of times you can ride above the track and then you'll end up on the ground.
What is the best piece of advice you got for riding Supermoto?
The best advice I got for riding is not even Supermoto in general, it's just all types of riding, was riding to the ability of the surface you're on or the track you're on, not so much your ability, because a lot of times you can ride above the ability or the limit of the track.